Happy Thursday. Hope things are going well. Just want to check out what my latency is like here. It looks like it's pretty bad. Alright. Well, hopefully that'll get better as we go. Alright, just let me check the stream health here on YouTube. It's excellent, apparently. Morning, Eamon. Nice to see you. I did see that they dropped the original Resident Evil games and Breath of Fire 4 on Steam. That's pretty crazy. I'm interested to see the the actual like people who buy it versus the people who play it. Because there are sometimes when I see a game like that drop on Steam or Nintendo, like I buy it because I want it for my digital collection. But then I don't actually play it for a long time. So I could totally see that happening, where people just buy it because they want it. Because despite, emulation is emulation, and you can emulate pretty easily, but it's also not, it's not clean unless you're a developer who makes their own UI and stuff. It's nice to have a UI that's solid and has everything in one place, and that's why the Steam Deck, when you buy it, it has Emu Deck in it, and you can basically add Steam games to, you can add emulated games to your Steam interface. So it's almost as if they're part of Steam. It's really cool. Each is only $5. I'd say that's a fair price for it. Sorry, let me light up my face a bit so I'm not in shadows. Alright. Great. Redeads. Do I have the Sun Song in this game? Don't think I do. I've only ever played the first Breath of Fire. I played it on my my Nintendo Switch. No, sorry, my 3DS. I bought it as a virtual console game, and it was fun, but just never got around to the rest of the series. Yeah, I agree. There's so many RPGs. That's one of those games I'd like to replay or play for the first time and hear, people's opinions on is it actually good or not. Probably a wall master in here. This falls, right? Yeah. now I'm stuck. Oh. Oh no! Okay. Did you see that Nintendo when Nintendo tried to patent the they tried to patent the summoning mechanic when you summon a creature to fight for you. They were trying to patent that mechanic. And it got rejected. So Nintendo does not have a legal claim to any attack that summons a creature. Oblivious vaccine for you. Good to see you, man. Oh wait, I think it's a bot. Just looked at the name. Yeah, the judge threw it out. Oh, specifically using ball. I think that was the right decision. Honestly, like, it's one of those things where, okay, like I lived in South Korea for 10 years. And, you know, when you're in another culture, pretty far removed from American culture, it's not just like interpersonal stuff that's different. It's how business is done and conducted. And while Nintendo seems to have taken the limelight on a lot of this really harsh stuff going on, I could be wrong, but it seems that a lot of companies in Japan might behave that way. So to them, you know, if you were to ask an average Japanese person living in Japan what they think about this, they might just be like, yeah, that's just what companies do. Like companies in Asia, so I know this is true in Korea, and I've heard it's true in Japan as well, is that it's much more when you join a company, you're part of a family. Okay, that's the idea, and you're expected to do things beyond your job, like hang out really, really late at night at a bar with your coworkers and whatnot. I remember I remember my buddy, he was American, and he learned Korean, and he got a job in Korea, and he told me all about the business practices there, and it's like perfectly acceptable for you to go out to one of these outings at night with your coworkers and then show up to work the next day and just fall asleep at your desk for a couple hours. And also, getting back to the more the business side of it, companies would rather preserve their workforce than fire them, because again, you're all part of a family, which is why a lot more like Asian companies go under, because they're not willing to fire their workers. Like I remember, a good example is from Nintendo, where I forget his name. Shoot, he died really young. Help me out here, Eamon. He died really young. He was the head of Nintendo, and he took a big pay cut when the Wii U like basically failed. Oh jeez, these guys respond quick. See this guy, good to see you. He was like, they gave a tribute to him in Breath of the Wild. I forget his name. Iwata, yes, yeah. Yeah, Iwata, he famously took a big pay cut when the Wii U failed. You know, that might have saved a bunch of jobs at Nintendo when Nintendo wasn't doing so well. Anyway, my whole point in saying this is they might have this idea that, I mean, it sounds like a no-brainer, but to preserve the company, they're always thinking about preserving the company in the long run. And so anything they can do to preserve the company for as long as possible is fair game, even if it's something like trying to patent a game mechanic that will put their competition out of business. You know, that's just their mentality, and I'm positive that they are not the only companies that think that way in Japan. They just might be a bit more ruthless with it. Ooh. Eamon says, the funny thing is that Nintendo are only suing Palworld for around $70,000. It's not really about the money. They want control. Yeah, exactly. The black companies. Yeah, and not being able to clock out until the older people leave, causing young people to constantly sleep under their desks. Yep. Yes, that was something that I saw. There's international business magazines that have labeled South Korea as one of the most toxic business work environments in the world. And again, I don't mean this as a slight against South Korea. I lived there for 10 years. I love the country. I love the people. It was such a great experience that I had. But not every country's perfect. And every country's got their own faults that have to be dealt with. It's so bad, Avon says, it's so bad you're often encouraged by a friend and family to hire someone to quit for you. Yeah. And apparently they won't firings go about it's legally, part of the reason is legally it's really hard to fire someone. So sometimes you'll come to work, like if you're getting fired, you'll come to work and you'll be given less and less responsibilities. And then eventually you'll just have nothing to do. And you could sit at your desk and do nothing and get paid for it, but there's a whole, like, you know, honor shame stuff going on that where, you know, American might be like, yeah, that's great, I'm gonna sit here and do nothing and get paid for it. Oh my goodness, seriously? Yeah, to them it's an honor shame thing, and they'll quit if that happens to them. You know, and it is a way to save face for both the company and the person. Oh, I have to do this again? Penny Toast. Hey, man. Thanks for checking out the channel. Glad you liked the indie games. Hopefully we're going to do more of those. Yeah, those freaking birds. And I think for some reason in this version, the enemies respawn really quickly. Oh, dang it. I should not have done this. When you quit, they often expect the employee to apologize and give a gift money for the inconvenience. Oh, wow. I didn't know that part. Which is why people hire someone to quit for themselves. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, you know, as someone who does have a view of that there is objective morality and things like that. Oh shoot, was I supposed to hit a button? I was. Dang it. It's very easy to be like, oh, this is wrong, they shouldn't do it, but, you know, cultures, man. there's different views of culture, and they might not see it as wrong. It's just what you do. I'm positive we have similar things in the United States. Man, they respawned again? Ugh. Just because I fell down. Okay, so every time I fall, the room resets. Okay, jeez. And I did the same thing again. Okay. I feel like that didn't happen in the original. Just want to hug a Skulltula, that's all I want to do. Yeah. Okay. Easy now. Yeah. Stupid things. Here, I thought this was gonna be easy. There's two of them. I only have 2 arrows. Let's see. Is he gonna come after me? I feel like I could make that jump. Is it safe? Thank God. Wait a minute, did that just... did all that do was, what did that open up? Is it over here? Wait, what did that open up? Not over there. What tattle? Oh, it slid back. It's on the castle top. Dang it. Now I gotta go back up to the top. Ugh. Alright, well at least I know how to do it this time. Just remember, everyone, my suffering sustains you. Honey. Yeah. See the no, I didn't see them spinning. I don't think they were spinning when I came in. Oh, that's what it did. Yeah, haha. Okay, I don't have to go up to the top now. Oh no. Oh gosh, that's horrifying. There we go. Does it work for the Captain Kida mask? Captain Kida mask? Yeah. What about the Garo mask? Yeah, that's cool. That's really funny how they did that. Oh boy. Oh, whiz robes. I wish they had, I mean, that's fine. Fighting this mini boss multiple times in multiple different dungeons. Stand over here. Dance for me. That's really useful. Oh, there's the block that moved, okay. Tattle says something. You always miss things like this. Take a look. The rocks are cracked here. Put a bomb on it. We need my Goron Smashy Smash. Do I need a power keg? Yeah, oh no is right. I don't remember that. Maybe 2 bombs. Yeah, man, I do not remember having used a power keg here. Yeah, dang it. Ugh. Wow, I am forgetting things in my old age. We gotta go to Clock Town now. Someone shared this article on X that said that apparently if you played the original Pokemon games when you were a kid, there's like a special place in your brain that developed specifically to to recognize those first Pokemon. It was something like shoot, what did he say? It was like akin to when you learn language, when kids learn language as they're learning it, you can actually scan their brain and see a part of their brain start to grow bigger and bigger and develop more. And it's the same with kids who played Pokemon, but only kids who played Pokemon growing up. Stop playing Pokemon after Sun. Well, I only made it to Emerald as a kid. Made my way through Emerald. And then I played Legend ZA, and I haven't really played a traditional Pokemon game since. But I kind of want to get back into it. They're fun games. At least some of them are. What? Tattle. You started with Platinum. Alright, let's do this again. Does the Wall Master not bother me? Haha. Don't need to worry about them. You keep dancing, guys. Just don't have to beat the Wizrobe again. See, that's not too bad. Could have been way worse. All right. Now we can do this. Probably save that arrow. Your fairy companion can sense murderous intent and shadows hide merciless blades, so saith our ancestors. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. I do remember that. As she goes around, you go around Ikana Canyon, she's like, I sense something. Oh wow, these kill him in one hit? Jeez. Money! Eamon started with red-blue, took a break after Emerald, and then tried again with Scarlet Violet, but walked away after. Wow, that's a big jump. Red-blue and then Scarlet Violet. At least they were nice enough to give me arrows. Who is this insolent one? Who? Oh, Oh, sorry, I totally botched that. Sorry. My servants have fallen namelessly before the light that guides you. However, the darkness in which my servants live is, after all, fleeting. You shall see with your own eyes. Just what kind of thing true darkness really is. Alright, put Captain Kita's mask on. Not do anything? Guess not. I do like the design of these guys, they're really cool. Definitely Ikana Canyon has the most unique sprites in the game. Because it's probably only the really unique area. Had to fight them. That was easy. Yeah. Models, not sprites. Excuse me. Excuse me. Kita! Is it not Captain Kita? But you're so... tiny! I was really fooled by what you have done. So are these guys supposed to be, like, I mean, I was going to say Gerudo, but I guess not, because we already have the Gerudo. You're blocking me. Get out of my way. I can still get him. Blocking you. The reason beat us is because you were so feeble. Don't blame me on this one. Trying to saying that to my bony face. Feeble, 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 feeble. Shut up already. Grr, don't look at me. I was once called the best swordsman of all in Ikana. Feeble. The kingdom being ruined and us left in this state. Isn't it petty little battles like this that have caused it? Believing in your friends and embracing that belief by forgiving failure. These feelings have vanished from our hearts. It all happened after somebody thrust open the doors of that stone tower. You who bring light into darkness, I am the king of Ikana Kingdom, Igos du Ikana. The spellbinding that has been cast upon us was broken by that light which you carry. To return true light to this land, you must seal the doors of Stone Tower, where the winds of darkness blow through. But Stone Tower is an impenetrable stronghold. Hundreds of soldiers from my kingdom would not have been able to topple it. It is far too reckless for one to take such a challenge, and so I grant you a soldier who has no heart, one who will not falter, and give you nightmares as a child. So wait a minute. It said that they were put under that curse when someone opened the door to Stone Tower. Is it implying that that's the Skull Kid did that? And is that why the kingdom fell, or did the kingdom fall long beyond that? This is horrifying. Why did they make it so horrifying? They didn't have to do that. This soldier has no heart is your twin image, a shell of yourself that will shed when your song commands it. On my kingdom shine the light of justice. And thus was born the theory that Link is actually dead. Ugh. Gross. I'd love to see like hints of the Ikana Kingdom sprinkled in future Zelda games. I gotta brush up on my theories of the Ikana Kingdom. The kingdom was probably already ruined, and the opening of the Storm Tower probably cursed and reanimated the land. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Thank you, Seek the Sky. Just gotta pick up some monies. Only Link's statue has visible eyes. Oh, that's a good point. I always wanted this area to just like kind of come back to life after you beat it. Not back to life as in like what am I trying to say? Like all the enemies go away and people re-inhabit the land. That'd be cool. File 1. Wait. File 1, me. File 2, drowned. Not sure I get your meaning. Seek the Sky. The music here is good too. You know, kind of like how I always wanted it so that after you beat the water temple in Ocarina of Time, I wanted the ice to thaw from Zora's domain, but just never did. It was just like, yeah, it'll thaw in time. Like that would have been cool. Just something to make the area different after you beat it. Sadly, I don't think they had the space for it. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna have to memorize this song. I did it. I got all of them. Elegy of Emptiness. Right, left, right. Down, right, up, left. That was supposed to say Ben. Oh, Ben. Oh, file 1, Ben. File 2, drown. I know there's some... What was it? creepypasta thing about this. I was a very frightful child, so I did not go to that area of the internet. Oh, hello. How you doing? Thought I should... What? I can't mirror shield you? Fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, now I gotta put on... Oh yeah, look at that. His eyes. Okay, now Zora. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, no eyes in that one too. So maybe that theory is bunk, that Link, we can't use that as evidence to suggest that Link is actually dead. Okay, that's so I can get back, I think. The haunted stone blocks cannot advance if they clash. They will ring out in despair. I mean, if I do them in the wrong order, they won't. It won't work. See this guy. I love your hint system. You're like the Zelda version of the Metroid Prime hint system. There we go. Eamon says, bit of a side note, but if you're still looking for Metroidvanias to play, check out Bloodstained. Bloodstained is definitely on my backlog. Everyone raves about it. I have never played it yet. I also have not played Symphony of the Night, so I feel like I should get on that too. Oop. Oh, is he too small? Also, another thing about the Link is dead theory. If Termina is simply personalized Purgatory, then Miku Darmani and the Deku child aren't real. Personalized Purgatory for the Skull Kid, right? That's the theory. Or personalized Purgatory for Link. I haven't researched that theory yet. Bat. Dang bats. What does this one do? Of all the heartless soldiers at your command, still the efforts of the Deku soldier will not avail. That's still funny though how you can make one of him, right? Oh my goodness, seriously? Like, what's the point of making a Deku soldier if if it doesn't do anything for you? Alright. Cool. Oh, I don't have the Scarecrow song. Oh well. Not sure I really need it. I'm just trying to try to get all masks. The theory says, okay, so seeing this guy says, the theory says that Termina is Link's Purgatory. Why else would there be reflections of Hyrulean people that Link used to know? Yes. But it does not explain. So then... So then would that mean that anyone who Link doesn't know, like the new character models that we all come across, does that mean that if they're new, they're real? Or, you know, see what I'm getting at? Can I get over there? Nope. Because if the only ones... Oh, jeez. If the only ones that are... like, is there a difference between the people that Link knew versus the people that Link obviously didn't know? That's what I'm trying to get at. And what does that mean for the theory? Yes. That or simply figments like Marin in Link's Awakening. Yeah, but Marin was very clearly supposed to be a Zelda stand-in. Like it's a reflection of Zelda, just named something different. My theory is that Zelda is Marin. I mean, Marin is Zelda. It's I think it's very clearly meant to be just a dream version of her, or the Windfish's dream version of Zelda. That's why I include Marin in all of my examples of when Link and Zelda are supposed to be more than just, you know, co-workers. when I go on that spiel. Oh shoot. It's not gonna work, is it? Dang it. Ugh. What happens if I... How do I do this? Oh no, wait. Also, there's Kefi, who isn't based on anyone in Hyrule. Yeah, that's true. Kefi, the daughter and mother... Sorry, the daughter and the father studying the Gibdos. What are some new ones? Those skull guys who we fought. Maybe they're like the spirits in charge of Link's Purgatory. Just playing their part. The mayor. The mayor's a new one. That's Pamela and her father studying the Gibdos, yeah. The mayor's a new one. Who else is there? Kefi's the purple-haired boy who wears the Keaton mask. Yeah, I know who Kefi is. That's my favorite side quest. It's everyone's favorite side quest in this game. It's the most complicated. All right, we did it, everyone. Let's see how much of this we can get done. Right. I like how they just kept the music the same. They just knew, like, this music's awesome, so let's just keep it the same for in and out of the temple. Oh, can't go that way. Dawn of the final day. Come over here, buddy. What's that do? Okay. Oh shoot. Ugh. Put the wrong one on. Either way, see, this guy says, either way, Kefi inspired a new character that Chairs and I came with, a young wizard named Kasuto. Cool. What's he, do you have a model makeup of him or some sketches? Share him in the Discord. I'd love to see it. There is the theory that Kefi is the Termina version of Link, right? Kind of like how Lorule has its own version of Link. I forget his name. Maiko or whatever. He's named after the only village in Zelda 2 that didn't get a name in Ocarina of Time Sage. Oh, they left that one out. They just ran out of villages. Yay! Ugh. Ravio, thank you. Ravio and Hilda. I wonder why they chose those names instead of some sort of weird anagram or... Oh no! I made a mistake. That's gonna cause me to have to leave the room and reset my... Ugh. Progress. Dang it. Which, if the connection is true between Ravio and Kefi, that furthers my my claim that Termina and Lorule are connected in some way. Nil and Adlez. Yeah, there you go. I think they were just going for, you know, Hilda and Zelda are what, like, Germanic names. And Link and Ravio, I don't know what the connection is between Link and Ravio. You know who we need to see again? What was his name? Raphael? He was the protector of one of the oracles in Oracle of Ages, I think. Or they could have just done like Alacrod and spelled their names backwards. We did it, everyone. Ralph, there we go. Thank you. No point in fighting you. I could have sworn those would have woken up. Interesting. Ah. I thought this room... Don't tell me you still haven't figured it out. Oh man, brutal. Oh my god, I forgot about those. Okay, these things come alive if I... Oh. I did not know I could do that. that do anything for me? No. Can I push them as a Goron? Well, we need light coming in, so we don't have it. Okay. Do I have to kill all the enemies in this room? Does not sound good. The dark room has a weak roof, saith the ancestors. Seek the sky, what would I do without you, man? Too bad I don't have any bomb chews. Can I just shoot an arrow up there? Is that? Do I need bomb chews? Do I have to go back and buy bomb chews? Climb to the top of these things? Oh, not those. The room above, the room above. All right. Oh, I'm directly above it. That's why. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was to the side. I got it. Oh, goodness. You see what they did here? This one's got plants on it. That one doesn't. I think it's meant to draw your attention to it. It's because I'm no yellow paint, you know? You know, it's funny because as a kid, I never thought this game was absurdly hard, and I was able to beat everything myself. Maybe it's just because I was more patient and had more time to think, and wasn't stressed out being watched. The map! Now, how does that help me? Still don't have a key. I think it might have been more clear in the original textures. Oh yeah, maybe. I am playing in the HD. Thank you, Seek the Sky. That makes me feel better. Well, now, I got no keys. I can't get back that way. Dead. That's a good shot, right? I think it, okay, yeah. up there somehow. I don't think I can. A premonition from our armored foes. For there may there be, perhaps it is the way of the, oh. This is one of those things where from the very first Legend of Zelda game, you know, because there was no use of areas that you could or could not burn, or areas that hinted that you could explode. You just knew that in the dungeons to test the middle tile with a bomb. And, you know, I'd say that most of the time you were kind of rewarded with that was the way to go. You just had to blow up the middle part of the wall and you had to check for it. Another thing, another very common puzzle solve was killing all the enemies in the room. And I do think that's kind of an example of intuitive Zelda design. You know, it's like if you enter a room and you don't know what to do, kill all the enemies, because most likely that's something that will produce a treasure chest or a key. You know, that's why up above in that room I killed the dragonfly and the two crows, because I thought that would give me the key. And lighting all the torches. Yeah, exactly. It's something that it's so inherent in the game itself that it doesn't need to be stated anymore. It's just, if you're a Zelda fan, you should know this. It's kind of like how in 2D Metroids, you should know that if you enter a room, excuse me. It's kind of like in 2D Metroids, if you enter a room and there's no way to go, you need to shoot every single tile around you, because it might lead to a way to go. Whereas, like, if you're completely new to the Metroid franchise, you might not know that that's what you're supposed to do. I like when games do that. Unfortunately, I don't think it's. I mean, I'm trying to think of other more series-specific intuitive design things going on, but can't think of any at the top of my head. A common one in all games is you see a crack in the wall, and you try to blow it up. I haven't seen a great fairy in a while. Okay, we gotta flip everything upside down. Interesting. Oh, I like how that eye was upside down too. This must have been a really fun dungeon to design. Why can't I do this? Oh, it absorbs the light. That's cool. Not sure that's how light works, but... In Magic Land, it does. Man, all the chests in this dungeon seem to be big chests. The compass. Those are weird mirrors. Yeah. I'm hoping to get the light arrow. Am I at the beginning again? I got the map and the compass, and that was it. So go this way. I already have a ferry. It's like the glow-in-the-dark stars people used to put in their in their kids' room. Oh yeah, I guess glow-in-the-dark things retain light, so maybe it's like a glow-in-the-dark mirror. It's a mixture of it. Did I miss something? How did I get in this room? Oh, I came in through this way. That's why I was confused. Here's a chest. Oh, those things are cool. Ow. Can't go that way, can't go that way. Can't even get out of the water. Oops. Oh wait, maybe can I do the little Zora? Whee! And breach like a whale. Ah! I feel like I could do it. Nah. I think I'm gonna need to come back. So we did this. I did that. Double door there. I will go where it leads. Gonna blow up. Magic, courage, power, wisdom, kindness. Though kindness is not truly on the way to the hero, restoring it may grant a powerful weapon, the word of the Fairy Queen. I am excited to get the Great Fairy Sword. It is a really cool weapon. Alright, this is not going to take me where I need to go. This is just going to take me back to the place I was. The Dexy hand on the water's edge will aid you. Oh, that's right. Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm silly. I do remember that part at least. Or I did. After you told me. Man, it's just so crazy how they just expected you to figure this out. You know, it's like, who would have thought, like, you intuitively want to stay away from enemies, and then they throw that at you. It's like, how do I get up there? Well, maybe that thing can throw me. It's a nice little way that Nintendo figured out their own complexity in the game, and just thought, maybe we can make the player figure out to do this on their own. Like, you can actually use those to get where you need to go. You know, today I don't think they would ever do that. I think they would have made it simply you just climb up, or Tattle would have told you to do something, or it would have been way more explicit. You know, and that's one of my, you know, I want to say modern Zelda. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Yeah, there were some puzzles to solve in the dungeons, but I don't think they were nearly as complex as the ones here. And, you know, my kids are going through. My eldest likes to play Echoes of Wisdom. He can barely read, so he's having trouble with it. But, you know, the game's dungeons are really simple, and, you know, it's good for his age. He can figure it out. But I think, you know, a 10-year-old needs dungeon designs more like Link's Awakening. Some of the Link's Awakening dungeons are, you know, you gotta put some thought into them. Just like all Zelda dungeons. Okay. Can I kill you? I never remember which one I'm supposed to do. Yay! Is the Wall Master gonna get me if I do this wrong? Hey, a stray fairy, look at that. We might have a repeat situation here with the water temple. I might have to break this dungeon up into two 3-day sets. I just want to get the light arrow, and then I might just reset the day so I can go about it more casually. Got to get some Oracle of Ages / Seasons. I played Oracle of Seasons for the first time. Dang it. For the first time just a year ago. And it was a ton of fun. So maybe I'll do a Oracle of ages. It's hard for me to control this because it's not inverted. Ah, that little puffball thing. Get in my way. Man, in this port, the enemies respawn really, really quickly. Look, there he is. He's waiting for me. Gotta figure out a way to take out those guys more effectively. Money! Fairy? Yay, fairy! Now how do I get back? Oh, cool. I forgot about that. That's a theme of this game, me forgetting about things. What happens when you don't play a game for 20 years. Uh-oh. Wow, he hunted me. Oh, looks like I'm stuck. Gotta do something about that bomb chew. Oh, look at that. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay. Does that stay like that? Or do I have to hurry? I think I'm supposed to step on that. Dang it. There's a way I can kill that thing before before I get over there. Probably. Oh, through the gate. Ah, okay. I think I remember. Or, I think I know what to do. Well, that works too. Quick. Can I make that jump? Maybe not as a Deku scrub. Oh, wow. I didn't know that happened that way. Alright, I think I know what to do now. Here we go. Take him out. Oh, nope. Come here. Okay, guess not. Just gonna have to hope for the best. Yeah. That was close. Fairy. Ow, he hunted me down. Oh, yeah, here we go. Blows himself up. To think I could be defeated, although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light into the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple, it shall rearrange things in which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born on the earth. Do not forget these words. Die I shall, leaving no corpse. Another dark thing they would never put in a Zelda game. Hey, Cheville. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining in. Sorry. I hope you just didn't start watching, because I am kind of going to wrap this up in a minute. Da, 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 da. Yeah, the Garo are really cool. I wish and don't wish they develop them more. Seriously? Steal his mask. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, now that I have the light arrow, I'm going to go save, and then next time we play, I'm going to actually reset the day, because I don't have to rush through it, and I want to find all the fairies, so I don't want a repeat of what happened with the water temple. So we'll have to replay a bit of the dungeon, but it should go a lot faster now that I know what to do. Night to the final day. Alright, where's we'll just go back to Clock Town. I'll deposit my rupees and then we'll call it. Save my money. Not that I think I need them for anything. Guess they're just good to have. So yes, tomorrow is more not Ocarina of Time. Yeah, tomorrow will be more Majora's Mask. I might take Saturday off too, depending on if I can maintain my clip generation and be able to still post things. So we'll definitely do tomorrow Majora's Mask. Probably Saturday, but it's possible I might take Saturday and Sunday off. Well, definitely Sunday off. So if not, we'll have to start a new Metroid game on Monday because we finished Prime 3, which was awesome. And yeah, I think I might do Super Metroid. Yeah, work on my game. I'm just gonna start by coming up with ideas because that's the stage I'm at right now. Just creating ideas. I haven't started anything yet. No, I might actually I don't know, do some more reading up on game design and stuff. I gotta get back into that. You know, I feel like I should at least study what I propose to know what I'm talking about. You know. Oh yeah, that's right. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I could do that one. I don't know. Let me think about it. Super Metroid's pretty popular. A lot of people running that already. Yeah, let me think. But yeah, we'll do Majora's Mask tomorrow. Monday, some type of Metroidvania. And then we'll just I might work in some more demos next week. Or start a third game. And kind of keep that 3-game. No, I haven't had time to watch much of anything. Amen, I'm sorry. There's too much content out there for me to absorb. And keep a job. But I will get to it, I promise. Alright guys. Eamon, Tim, if you're still around. Cheville, thanks for chiming in. Seek the Sky, New Game Plus, thanks for hanging out, guys. It's a lot of fun, as always, to have your commentary and help. And, yeah, have a great Thursday. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take it easy.